Hi guys, Jaleesa with Employed Speech here. So I told y'all I was gonna start like changing things about myself so that I can grow and put myself in a better position to help other people, especially my people, right? So I read this book called What We Lose by, can you guys see this? Zinzi Clemmons. So, I mean, I loved the book. I thought it was like great. Like, it was an awesome book. The way she told the story was great. Like, everything about it was great. But I'm here to talk about something that sparked the interest for me. Light bulb going off in my head. So first, just about the book, like, awesome read. I think this is like her first novel. So shout out to you, Zinzi. Is that how you say her name? Zinzi. Yeah. Shout out to you, girl. Good job. Black woman, by the way. I liked it a lot. It was very relatable. Like, there was nothing in there where I was like, girl, what you talking about? Don't nobody think like that. No. I believed her. Like she could have been my friend. Like, this was a good book. I won't tell you what it's about because I do encourage you to read it. But it's just, I'll give you a little bit. It's like about identity and how do you see yourself in the world. But she's telling it through like her experiences or whatever. I'm looking down because I got notes. Prepared. Hello, get your life together. Ooh, this is what I like about books, the length of it. Like, the chapters were not long. The words were a little on the bigger side, which works for me. Not saying like, I just hate to strain my eyes with little ass words on a page. Like, can you make the words like a little bigger? That way I don't feel bad for only reading a quarter of a page or half a page. Like, if you're gonna have me read a book, make the words a little bigger, so when I finish a chapter, I'll be like, oh shit, finish the chapter. I feel like I accomplished something. If the words are just so small on the page and I'm reading, and then the chapter, on top of the words being small, right? Boom. The chapter longest, right? Now I just feel like I can never get through this book. What I'm saying is, if you're gonna write a book, can you just give me some hope that I'm gonna finish it? That, like, I mean, medium size. I don't know what the font is when you write. Medium size, 12 and up point font. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So the chapters were really short. The words were kind of 12 pointing up. Hey, and the storyline was like so easy to follow. Like, it wasn't in chronological order. She jumped around, but even when she jumped around, like, I got it. Like, yes, I get it. I hate when people make things. There are some books out there where it's just hard to understand. Like, if you're gonna tell a story, like, I need to be able to follow you. Like, granted, this is your thing, you're an author, I get it, but you are selling something to people, and if you're selling something to people, you got to make sure that they get where you going. Some books I just be like, what are you talking about? I don't understand. But anyway, so continuing on, the main idea, the book itself was very interesting. I mean, it talked about like she lost somebody in the book, like somebody passed away in the book, and I felt like that part of it was very relatable. Like, when you lose somebody, it doesn't only change, I mean, yeah, it changes you, but it changes you in a way that you won't expect. It changes you where you feel like you're panicking, like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Or you just like, nah, I have to get, like, what am I gonna do? Like, life is short. Like, everybody is different. Everybody's experiences, whatever, is different. But the way that it changed her, like, I feel like in some parts it made her a little bitter, where she was just like, F this. And then in some parts she was like, no, I have to be better in life if this is how it's gonna go, if I know that any day that I can go. But not only that, the losing somebody is like giving birth. Like, losing a life and getting a life, like, the shit changes you. Like, do you hear about those people that like have kids, right? This is their first kid, and they just want to show you all these pictures. Now, I don't got no kids, so I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I don't get it. Like, if you show me one picture, I'm like, oh, so cute, look at little Willa, she's so cute. And then you show me like 75, like, okay, like, okay, like, only person that gotta love your baby is you. You don't gotta convince me to love your baby. Like, when you start showing me picture of them biting an apple, in the tub, out the tub, first day of school. Mind you, now, this nigga's 18 now. So you showing me pictures from when he was born. Like, Okay, I get it. Like, you want to share that. Like, I understand. Sorry, I just went on a rant. People love, and the thing is, I love kids, and I always want to see like one or two pictures. But when you start getting to like 97, I gotta move on, and now I gotta make up something in my head that I gotta do because I gotta go because you're doing too much for me right now. But it like losing somebody and giving birth. I've just said that to say that y'all made me go on a rant. People showing me goddamn baby pictures. I said that to say that losing somebody or gaining somebody ultimately changes you, right? Now, she said something in this book about identity and being something I just related to. That shit just spoke to my whole soul. Being a black woman in America, right? So I'll put up what she said. But also, it wasn't what she said sparked the idea in my head. You know how like you have all these friends, right? You're around all these different people. And everybody's of a different nationality. If you talk about something that's pertaining to you, right? I'm black, so of course I'm gonna talk about black people problems. I'm just going, that's my experience every day. I can't take this off, like, you know, it's on me. So, and it's my experience. I am entitled to tell you how I feel about a black woman's experience in America. And if you don't like that, have a great life. But she talked about like, she said something about like being, hold on y'all, hold on. She said, I've often thought that being a light-skinned black woman is like being a well-dressed person who is also homeless. Okay? Because if you can't talk about your experiences in the way that it affects you and have somebody else, I've had people be like, oh, why does everything have to be about race? We need to all come together and be one. We need to stop talking about race, and we need to all just be one and come together. Okay, but at the same time, were we all together in like 1961? Could I have talked about it then? What about during slavery? Could I have talked about it then? Why don't you want to talk about this? If somebody is shutting down part of who you are, your identity, like, oh, I don't want to talk about that. My response is, oh, I don't want to be your friend. And that happens a lot when we in this quest for like friendship and meaningful relationships. If somebody calls yourself your friend and you are talking about things that affect you and that happen in your life and that is your daily experience, because this is my daily experience, the energy in the room will change. And people of color feel me on this. The energy in the room will change if you walk in and that is not the predominant color in there. If you get what I'm saying. So I feel like if somebody is telling you, I don't want to talk about that. Oh, let's not do this whole race thing. Maybe you should think about y'all not being friends no more and reevaluate these friendships. And in the same token, if you have friends that are different ethnicity, girl, can't speak English. Help me, Jesus. If you have friends that are from different cultures, you also need to be sensitive and empathetic to their experience. I mean, I have all different types of friends. And I'm not talking about friends, work friends, or friends you meet at the outing. I'm talking about friends. These are people you talk to on the phone, friends. And I have friends from all different parts of the world. And if I say to them, oh, girl, anybody want to hear them Chinese problems? Anybody want to hear these Asian problems? Ooh, then I'm not a friend either. So that line about her experience as being a black woman, it just made me think about the conversations you have and if you should really be calling somebody your friend, if they are not, at the minimum, gonna listen to your experience, especially in America, during this time, help us, Father, during this time, being whoever it is that you are. Now, does that only pertain to people of color? No. I've heard white people say, yo, talking about race makes me uncomfortable because I don't know exactly what to say. And I'm just like, I feel you. You know, I get that. But at the same time, not gonna make me stop talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So for all those people that's like, oh my God, let's just be together. Let's just be one. We just need to come together. Yes, we do need to come together. But you gonna hear this. You gonna listen to this experience and you don't have to feel me on it. But guess what? If you gonna be around me, you gonna hear this. Hate those people. People are annoying. Especially when they want you to hear their part. No, you gonna hear my part, I'm gonna hear your part, and we gonna listen to each other. At the same time, you're not about to shut me down and diminish my experience because this is who I am. Got me all worked up. But I hope y'all doing great, and I'm wishing you all the best and peace and positivity and love. And be positive to each other. Like, when you talk to people, talk to them from a place of love. Talk to them from a place of, I want the best from you. Speak life into anything that you're doing.